Guys, I've got something for you today and it's right here. That's it, and that's the second one. But before we get to that, we quickly need to do some housekeeping. You see, there are certain computers that when you mention them, everybody just says, yes, yes, I know this computer, because these were computers that were made quite a long time ago. But these computers, when they first came out, they were used by almost every organization. I'm talking about a Dell Optiplex small form factor PC. See, when this PC came out, they were used by companies, they were used by schools, they were used in the hospitals, they were used in small organizations, big organizations. It didn't matter. Everybody wanted to use this PC. There must have been something very peculiar about this PC at the time. In fact, I've been trying to research why this PC kind of endeared itself to so many people. It doesn't matter where you were living at that time. Everybody just wanted to have this PC, because what I found out was that this PC was actually synonymous to quality, because at the time, this PC was just one PC that came out, small form factor PC, kind of met every need that people then needed. If your problem then was that of space, this PC had something to offer to you. It came with a small form factor built. That meant that you could actually put it anywhere on your desk. Yes, granted, some people have very large desks, but don't forget that there are some companies, there are some offices where the desk is not so big. It's just a small desk, just big enough for a monitor, a keyboard, and you wanted to put your PC on the desk. And at the time, the small form factor PCs were what was trending. And this Dell Optiplex, one of the small form factor PCs that made its way into the market at the time, just met the needs of so many people. I'm still coming to why it became very, very widespread. You see, later on, people started realizing that this PC actually had what it takes to work like 8, 9, 10 hours non-stop. This PC was very quiet, very built with very quality in mind. When this PC is working, you pretty much don't hear any sound. It's so quiet, and this was one of the reasons why I believe a lot of organizations wanted to have these PCs, and even hospitals, they wanted to have these PCs because whenever this PC was in operation, it was a very, very quiet experience. You see, if you ever used a noisy PC, you will understand what I'm talking about. All right. Not that this PC was so quiet. Another reason why this PC was actually what everybody wanted at the time was that this PC had a very, very good processor inbuilt into it. Right here, the one I have has an Intel Core i7 processor, 4470, I guess. It's a quad-core processor, and at the time, this is a processor that was able to handle a lot of tasks. It didn't matter if you were a small organization, if you were a big company. This processor, the quad-core 4th Gen Intel Core i7, even up to today, this is one processor that when you mention this processor, people say to you, yes, I think we've tried it before. This will not disappoint you. And this is the reason why, even today, 2024, is October, people still want to have this PC. If you look at it, this is the Dell Optiplex right here. People still want to have this PC. It's amazing. Not a lot of PC enjoys this kind of acceptability, because some PCs, they come out after like 2-3 years, they are gone. You never can find them anymore, because the market is saying, no, we didn't appreciate the quality, or we didn't appreciate the benefit we get from this PC. But this Dell Optiplex 2024, people still want to have them. People still want to have them. It doesn't matter. There are so many different types of this particular small form factor. You have the 3020, you have the 7020, you have the 9020. It doesn't matter which of them. The difference basically is just in the number of ports that you have. Some have like 2-4 ports in front. Right here, the 3020 has just 2 ports in front. I think the 7020 has 4 ports in front, as well as the 9020 also has 4 ports in front. And I think behind it, there's also 1 or 2 differences that you can actually see. But the thing is, this particular PC still enjoys widespread acceptability even up to today. All right, let's say that you want to have this PC. Yes, you will need something to power it on, because it's not an all-in-one PC like Right now, the trend is pretty much for all-in-one PCs, but the problem is that it's so expensive to have an all-in-one PC. If you're looking at an all-in-one PC with an Intel Core i7 processor, you're gonna spend a lot of money, and not so many people have this kind of money. Some people still want to pick their items, not like complete. In this way, you can actually save a lot of money, because if you were to buy a complete PC that has a keyboard already attached, a monitor already attached, it's going to just cost you a lot. But if you go this route, which I'm about to show you in this video, you will see how you can save a lot of money. And not only that, you actually be getting yourself really decent stuff for little money. All right. If you want to go this route of having this PC, you might need a decent monitor to power it on. And this is where this monitor comes in. It's not a sponsored video. This is just like a referral, because this is something I've used myself, something I've used for a long time. If you go back to this channel, take a look at my previous videos, you will see that I have shown you guys this monitor so many times. You go onto Amazon right now, this is one monitor that you can actually get for cheap. Yes, you might be thinking, hey, hardware money, you kind of have a bias to cheap stuff, cheap, shitty stuff. Yes, you've heard me say it so many times on this channel, but I'm just going to make an exception with this monitor because this is the Core 24-inch monitor, and this is one monitor I have found to be very, very decent. If not that it's so decent, I wouldn't make so many videos with just this monitor. It's an unsponsored video, like I said, but I kind of feel for you guys. I know that money is hard to come by, and sometimes whenever I see something that works, whenever I see a combination that will serve you very well, I always want to come here and talk about it. This monitor here is a very good pair for your Dell Optiplex PC. If you have this setup, then you can be rest assured that it doesn't matter what you want to do. Say you want to watch YouTube videos, you want to edit your videos, what you want to do more. You want to send email. You have a small organizations where you do some kind of bookkeeping. With this monitor and this PC right here, you are good to go. I mean, I'm not just saying that you're good to go. You are good to go for a very, very long time. And this is the beauty of this monitor. This monitor, even though it's so cheap, but it's got everything that you possibly need. I'm not going to say that it's going to be the best monitor out there in the market. If you are looking for monitors as expensive as $500, you will find them. But if your challenge is budget, I've been there before. Believe me when I say I've been there before. There was a time I couldn't afford even a $20 monitor. I couldn't afford it because for me, everything looked so expensive at the time. So I can understand where this phase, just to understand that it's a phase, first of all, I can understand it. It's nothing to be shy about. Sometimes, perhaps you've not gotten the good job that you want. You just want to see how you can save here, save there, and get something decent. You see, you're looking for decency. This is the exact definition of decency, which is a 24-inch monitor, pairing it with a Dell Optiplex small form factor PC. If you want to roll with the big boys, it could be a Core i7, like I said. But if you are fortunate to get a Core i5, the 4th generation, it's also good. Just make sure the RAM in this case is like 8 gigabytes at the minimum, or 16 gigabytes, or even 32 gigabytes, depending on what you intend to do with the PC. All right, but if you can lay your hands on this combination, you are good to go. When people are complaining that their PC is so slow, their PC is so shitty, you are pretty much just going to relax like this and be smiling. Perhaps you'll be scratching your beers because you know that you took a very good advice and you went for something that's decent, and it didn't make you break your bank just to acquire it. This is my goal, just to make sure that you get something decent that you will not regret, because it's one thing to get something, just anything, yeah. But then after 3 months, you begin to hate the idea why you ever bought it in the first place. This is something that you will buy. You can be rest assured for the next 5, 6, 7 years, depending on how long you typically want to keep a PC, you will be rest assured that you're not going to have any kind of problem. Problem in this case, you're not going to be having a PC that's going to be lagging. You're not going to be having a PC that's going to be working and just disturbing the whole household. If you ever have to work from your bedroom, you can understand what I mean. You would appreciate having a quiet PC, especially when you do not live alone. If you live alone, knock yourself out. You can have a helicopter PC in your bedroom. Nobody cares. But if you don't live alone, you live with somebody else, then there's every need for you to be respectful of the person's need for quietness. The person doesn't want to sleep. You want to bring a PC that is so loud. This is exactly what you need to solve that problem. These PCs right now, they are going for cheap. If you go to the link in the description below, you can actually get it for cheap. I'm not going to guarantee that you're going to find it, because whenever good offers like this come out, if you are used to the used market, you understand that as soon as good offers hit the market, they are pretty much gone. Yes, the monitor you can still get, but the Dell Optiplex small form factor PC with a Core i7 is not something I can guarantee. Believe me, there are so many different types of used PC out there in the market. Some of them are sick PCs. Some of them can't really work the way they were intended, but these are PCs coming fresh from big organizations that have worked with them. And when I mean work with them, they've not played football with them. They have just used them to send emails, maybe print some documents, install some light office programs, and that was all. So if you're getting this kind of, not getting a new PC that will still work for you, that will last for you and not disappoint you. If you want to confirm what I'm saying, you can pretty much go onto YouTube, just type Dell Optiplex, maybe 9020 or Dell Optiplex 7020, and you will see what people are doing with these PCs. People are even trying to game on this PC, and people have succeeded in, gaming on this PC without problems. This PC was built for everything. But I would pretty much recommend that you use this PC if you just have some light work to do. You want to do some office work, you want to print some documents, you want to send some emails, you want to watch some YouTube videos, you want to do some light editing. This is exactly what you can actually go for. Right now, on this PC, it's an 8GB DDR3 RAM. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade it to 16GB, and my microphone here actually has a crucial 8GB DDR3 RAM module. I think I have two. Where's the other one? I think it's just right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and slot these two on it, and I'm sure that this PC has a 16GB of DRAM, which is just okay. All right. If you want to see me cover this monitor in detail, you go back or just check the video here. You will have an in-depth, you will see me cover this monitor in depth, showing you the features and telling you why you should consider it if it's something, if you are looking for a monitor. But overall, a complete PC like this would not disappoint you. I hope this video helps you. If it does, go ahead and click on the like button, subscribe to the channel. Until I see you again, peace.